Well, always a good point when you come from behind, Micky. You must have been very pleased with the reaction second half.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a game for the purists. That's the first thing we say. But like I always say all the time, you've got to be good at what the game's asking you, and people will be fed up with me saying that maybe, but that is it. And it was a physical game. It was about knockdowns. It was about coming out on top. Now, we obviously gave away a goal in the first half that is uncharacteristic of us. But then you have to show the qualities of resilience and keep banging away and keep believing that the opportunity will come. At some stage, we spoke about it at half time. We said, look, we don't know when it's going to come, but we know that we will be good enough if we continue to do what we're doing and keep pressing forward to gain an opportunity. And we did that, and we were very grateful that we were able to take that opportunity. I don't remember Salford having any or many opportunities, a lot of corners and long throws, and probably the same for us. It was just an EFL, good old-fashioned League Two battle. Frosty pitch, floodlights, pitch starting to get rutted, so all of that kind of stuff, and that's what you'll get now for the next couple of weeks. So we just got to be good at that.
And aside, Salford don't concede too many. I think they've only lost 2 at home all season, so you know it's going to be difficult to get something here.
Oh yeah, we came here to try and win. That's for sure. But we respect everything that we play against. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We knew we'd have to get everything and most things right. And we battled away. I thought we defended brilliantly. The back four again were outstanding, and we just kept going. We showed the qualities that you're going to need, and the reasons why we're at the right end of the table is because we have the qualities that was required tonight in spadefuls.
The goal, as you say, conceded, back pass not the best in the world, and then Ross is in a difficult situation. Yeah,
I mean, he's saved us many times before. He's performed heroically for us at other times. So you have a wee bit of credit in the bank. Yeah, we're all disappointed that we gave away a goal like that, but he's got plenty of credit in the bank. But what we did do is we came back again and we brushed it off, we batted it off and showed the qualities that you're going to need if you're going to continue to keep picking up points at difficult places like this. And then the value of the bench again, Sam Foley comes on, does what he does, made a difference, didn't he? And then Glatzel off the bench as well, and he suffered through COVID, but he's come back and got a goal, and that helped him too. Yeah, Elliot was injured at half time, so we'll see how his calf is, but he just couldn't carry on. We just felt that we had to it needed a wee bit of height and a wee bit of physical presence. We felt if I went with Powell and Jolly, it wasn't enough of what the game was going to ask us. It was going to be about a wee bit of physicality up there and contesting things that were coming long into their back four. When Foley does that, we know that, and we just kept on going and going. We always knew that we felt that Glatzel would come on at some stage. We kept him warming up, and it only came, and delighted to see him scoring a goal, and really pleased for him. And the striker's goal as well, isn't it, when the ball's bobbing around and just being alert enough now to get his head to the ball and make sure it goes in. Yeah, I thought, Charlie, you've missed that. I couldn't believe the young Charlie had missed it. I thought, oh no. And then I just seen it go up there, and I thought somebody just put their head on it, because it's one of the nights that there's not going to be many of them. And we were grateful to see Powell rise like a young salmon and nod it in. Terrific support again. I suppose don't want to see the flares on the pitch certainly, but they roared you forward in the second half. The support was second to none. They certainly were there with us tonight and stuck with us the whole game. We would like to have played differently and better at times, but we understand that, like I just said, that sometimes that the game just does that, and you've got to be good at it. We stuck at it, we kept going, and we tried to get the winner. Because they deserved that, the support, and they were very vocal and drove us on all night. It was fabulous, and I don't believe that there will be a better support here at Salford this season, and I'm really honest about that. So no, we take the point and move on. Yeah, that's the important thing, isn't it? As you say, you can collect points in totally different ways, and that's another way tonight. And if you're going to be successful in the second half of the season, that's what you've got to keep on doing. Yeah, if you take 4 points off everybody, like you took 3 points at home and 1 point away, then you'd be definitely going to be right up there and among it. And so we'll continue to do that. We don't. For them to say, did you set out for a point? No, I don't think so. I don't think that you've seen with the team that we play. that we would settle for that, but we kept pecking away and we kept pecking away and we just kept our composure and didn't lose our shape, which I was pleased about, because sometimes teams can do that when they get frustrated, but they kept going, and we believed at some stage that we would get something, and we just thought if it does come, we're going to have to take it.
And a full bench today, Chris Merry back on the bench as well. Anybody else getting a bit closer?
Yeah, they'll all be back, so the whole group will be back on Thursday, so everybody will be back on Thursday, so we'll have our boys back who had COVID back into the building to train Thursday and Friday, and then away we go again in another tough game at Brenton Park on Saturday.
I know you get sick of the question, but it is the transfer window and a few rumours flying around. Are things moving in any direction? I know on Saturday you say we might have to get people out to get people in.
Yeah, a wee bit of that. We'll see. We're working very hard to try and add to the areas that we believe that we need to. We've got a good chairman, and he runs this club superbly well, and we understand what we need to do in order to try and maybe move and manoeuvre a wee few things about, but he always gives you full backing in that, so we're trying to do that along with James Vaughan, who's working very hard as well behind the scenes, and Steve Beck, and I'm hopeful that maybe we might have something before the weekend, which will give the place a wee bit of a freshness, but it's never done until it's done, isn't it? But we're certainly very hopeful.
And regardless of all that, just shows the squad you've got at the moment, Micky. You know, it can still do a job, and they're making impacts for you.
Oh, I don't know where they are. Bit of fortune. Mm-hmm. They're where they are because we work hard and we found a way of trying to get results and showing all the qualities that's going to be needed to keep picking up points. So every credit to the boys for that. They battled and got a very deserved point in the end. And like I say, we'll respect that and we'll move on.